Hey, what's up, y'all? This is my part two, day 10, and I was introducing you guys to my mom. That's my mom, y'all, and that's the only parent I got alive that's living right now, and she's just a busybody. She likes to, catch up to like younger generation things, and keep up and stuff. And I try my best to help her. I do, but other than that, yeah. Like I said, like I just post anything, like just like my experience. I must sit down to swing. 'Cause I got I almost fell. Yeah, I'm a big kid. But other than that, I try to get off the cigarette. I do, but that's the only thing I, do is smoke cigarettes every now and then. Cause I stopped using weed. I stopped drinking, and cause I had to do it for my kids. And I've been sober for like 5 years now. So thumbs up for that. Thumbs up for me. Big pat on the back for me. Pat in the back. But other than that, yeah, I'm actually like a type of person that's more into the spiritual realm life, you know. And I was thinking about trying to post some of my videos that I caught like spirits, spirit orbs, like real in contact with the spirit orbs, just like floating right in front of my face and staying there for a long time, and me speaking because like it's a haunted trailer because that's where I was raised at, and the place is like vacant now, and my stepdad's trying to clean it up so he can get rid of it and sell it, and also caught this person, right, because we got a camera running from our door, a video camera, and one day it was like this skateboard person, like this kid dressed in this green hoodie in the summertime, and just started skating right along our driveway, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. Like you guys will see it, and I will post that too. And I'm also gonna post this little boy that I had encountered with when I was doing the uh that recording thing, like that necrophonic ghost app, and it's real. Check it out, you guys. It's only for 9.99. Check it out. It's real, and you will hear crazy stuff. That's my dog in the back. But other than that, there was this little kid. I mean, like my kids were sleeping. My wife, I told my wife, like, babe, cut the TV off and just have everything off for a while, and then you guys will hear this little boy said that, okay, I'm about to go to sleep now, and I'm cold. Me about to go to bed, and that's the first encounter that I had with this little child in the afterlife. Cause that wasn't my kids, cause my kids were sleeping, like I said, and my son don't sound like that. It sound like a Caucasian kid, and they say it's cold in the afterlife. Like I said, like this spiritual realm. I mean, in the spiritual realm, nothing changed. It's basically like the same thing here on Earth, but a little bit advanced. And people still staying in their spot, like especially with their personal belongings. They're like attached to it, and they will like it's easy for them to come out, especially if something's really attached to them. You know what I mean? And like I said, like my mom, she keeps buying this stuff. Like she likes to go shopping and getting old things, antique stuff from the player markets and stuff, and then she'll mostly bring it to me or like give it to me. But then my wife told me, babe, there's like spirits attached to one of those things, and she's right. Cause one day when I had this dream, right, and I left out my body, and then I looked at the wall, right, and it was like a whole bunch of fish swimming inside in a circle by the wall in my room. And then I went straight to the living room, and I opened up the door, and as I looked outside, it was not like none but pit bulls, like close to like 60 of them just sitting down looking at me. And so I just shut the door. And then once I opened the door back, it was like flood, like brown flood, like it was like water up to our door. So I just shut it back, you know what I mean, closed it, and I went straight to my mom's room. And next thing you know, I saw this girl dressed up in an exercise suit on, and she was just lifting weights. And then I told her, "Who is you?" And she just looked at me, and then stared off, and then went straight in the bathroom and disappeared. And I tried to come back to my body, and I tried to lay back at the same position and trying to close my eyes, but I can't wake up. And it was so hard for me to wake up. But then I realized before I did went to back to my body to actually wake up, I saw this blue book bag in my mom's room, and I never seen that there before. And I try to go back to my body and trying to sleep it off and trying to close my eyes, and I still can't wake up for like straight. It felt like straight half an hour. I freaked out. I really thought that I'm stuck in this afterlife, like that. I'm dead now, because now I left my family in a dream. Like where I can't wake up in my sleep. I died in my sleep. It was very scary. I will never forget that. It still haunts me to this day. Like, but I think God woke me up for some reason. I just keep closing my eyes, hoping I'll wake up again. And then when I woke up, I was exhausted, sweating, out of breath. I said, Ma, like I could barely say Ma. I was trying to yell for my mom, Ma. And then my mom heard me and said, Henry, you look thirsty, exhausted. What's wrong with you? I said, Ma, I just left my body again. Cause like it seems like every time I wear this cross, like this rosary bead, and then I sleep, I always end up leaving my body for some reason. So I took that rosary bead off, and ever since I stopped putting that rosary bead on, I've been okay. I haven't been leaving my body. So now I know what takes me to go to the afterlife by wearing the rosary bead, and not just that. Tire your body out. Listen to me. If you want to live, like, this might probably work for some people, but tire your body out. Don't go to sleep till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and lay down and just watch TV. Just keep your eyes open. Next you know it, you won't even know it. You're in afterlife already. That fast, in a blink of an eye. And everything will still look the same around you. That's when you know you left your body, you're in the afterlife. And it's scary. And pray before you do. Please pray before you do, because sometimes it's hard to get back to your normal body in your life. Because there's some spirits that will try to take your body and try to take your spot, because they still want to keep living, and they don't want to let go to the part that they moved on, that they passed away, because they still miss their loved ones. They still want to get in contact with their loved ones, even through a different body. And it's scary. And I woke up exhausted. I said, Ma, I just left my body again. I said, Brad, you got to stop doing this. Because I don't know what else to do, Brad. Just pray. I said, yeah, Ma, I did pray, Ma. But I don't know why I still left my body. I told her everything was going on. And plus, before I told you about the fishes in the walls and the dogs and the flood and the woman exercising, before that, I saw like operation by my door in my room of a woman dressed in white keeps coming in back and forth, inside, back and forth, so many times, back and forth so many times. back and forth so many times. I feel bad for some spirits. I mean, some people that died and still in one spot, you know. And then I told my mom, yeah, mom, I'm thirsty. Can you give me some drink? So she gave me a cold water bottle, and I drank that, and I still taste it. It feels so good. It was the best thing ever, and I'm trying to get my stamina back up. And then I told my mom, like, Ma, I saw this girl exercising in your video. I said, I don't know what exercising you're talking about, cause that's all the things I got. It's just the weight set, like this purple um, hand weight set thing. You know what I mean? I said, wow. So I guess that actually belonged to that girl that passed away. And then I told her about this blue book bag that I seen, and she said, yeah, Brad, how did you know that there was a blue book bag? I just bought that book bag just now. But how do you know about the blue book bag that it was in my bed? Because I left my body and I seen it. And she freaked out and she started believing me more. But on that, like I said, like I'm gonna start posting some spiritual things. And there's this one recording that I did that actually made me believe more in the afterlife when I did the sage. And me me and my wife did this around 3 o'clock that time, and the whole house was dark, the room was dark, and it was just me and her. And I gave her the support, you know what I mean, that courage to do it with me. And I'm very proud of her that she stick it throughout with me, because I was kind of a little bit scared, you know, like these are spirits and it's dark, you know what I mean. It's easy to do it at daytime, but at nighttime it's a whole different ball game. And we just said all the prayers and stuff like that, and we also did sage around my kids to protect them and stuff. But you will hear some of the spirits saying, don't stop it, it will kill us. And you will hear them coughing. And not just that, it's just so disturbing, you know, like there's more than just one spirit inside my house. And download that app, Necrophonic, if you don't want to believe me. It works. It's $9.99. It's only for $10. And like I said, you know what I mean? I'm into that spiritual realm, because there's answers that I want. I mean, there's questions that I want answers for, you know. Who am I? Why am I here? And not to say that I am the real Messiah. Please forgive me for that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just the temptation making me think that way because of my birthmark, but I already know deep down inside I'm not the real Messiah. Because there's going to be fake disciples, and there's going to be, you know, like the churches is going to turn against you for some reason at the end of the times, you know what I mean? And you got to know these things. Even though the Messiah tell you, I am the Messiah, come with me, don't come. Or if you see them hiding in a cave, do not look for them, because you will see the real sign when Jesus do come back, and you'll see the lightning from the east and the west. Okay, look for that. And they said that when the disasters do happen in the future, when the time do come, it's just a birth pain. A birth pain is like something real bad is gonna happen, or it's gonna destroy everything for a fresh new beginning to start. It's a joy thing. I mean, it's a joyful thing, not a sad thing. Okay, so don't worry, don't be scared, and God is gonna give His young children visions and signs. Look for the signals and signs that the end times will happen. Okay, and yeah, birth pains is like a woman giving birth to a child, and the woman is hurting real bad. Oh my God, you know, she feel like she's dying. She can't do it no more because her thing is being split open, and she got pushed hard and stuff. And some women don't come out of this, you know. That's why I give props to women, ladies, independent ladies, you know, pregnant women, you know. because they endure too much more than us men do in life, and you gotta respect them for that. You got to. Without women, there won't be multiply of a lot of human beings on earth. So shout out to all the queens out there, or queens to be out there, baby moms out there, or baby moms out. I mean, baby baby moms to be out there. Respect them, show them love, y'all. Treat them like a real queen. You know, even though they do bad things or they say mean things to you, at the end of the day, always know this: they have more heart and more warmth, loving than us guys. They do. Just like my daughter, she's like 5 years old, right? And the way she carries this baby doll and takes care of it and nurtures it, it's just in them. It seems like they was built for that. And I'm thankful that I got this love from my mom instead of my dad, because my dad wasn't really with me growing up. You know what I mean? He left us back in my country when I was like 2 years old. You know what I mean? And because I guess he got now a second family here in America, but things is complicated, and I don't fault my father for that, because things happen for a reason. Okay, it could be good or bad, but my mom raised us back at home with just my uncle, her youngest brother that she took with her to this country in Manila at the age of 15, 16. And yeah, my mom was basically my father for real. She was. And even though she did showed us tough love growing up, she started giving us more love. So that's good. And that's how I become a good person that I am today, because my mom. Because she showed me this love that only a woman can give. And now I'm giving that to my kids. And my kids love me for that. My kids tells me, I love you, daddy. They say it mostly daily. I love you, daddy. I love you. I love you. And guess what? I love that. It's worth it. It's worth me doing everything. Cooking, tossing the garbage out, and getting them what they want in life, you know, it's worth it. Trust me. Because one day, when you're old and stuff, they're going to help you, okay? But don't take advantage of it. Don't say, oh, okay, since they're my kids, they're going to do whatever I say. No. Respect them. Even though sometimes they can't do it when you tell them to, then hey, don't force them to do things. Don't get mad with them because they didn't did that one thing for you just that one time. Don't do that. Because then they'll think that, you know what I mean? Wow, my dad just using me. And he see me as a slave, like I'm supposed to do everything he says. No. No. You also gotta respect your kids too. I understand that kids gotta respect their parents, but a parent also gotta show some respect for their kids also, for them to respect them back. That's how I see it. I don't know how other people see it, but that's how I see it. You gotta respect them too, okay? And trust me, later on in life, they will love you more. They will do things for you more. And you don't even have to ask them; they'll just do it, you know, because they know that you respect them. And yeah, shout out to my daughter Jamala. She passed. She's going to sixth grade. I'm proud of her. And it almost made me cry for her, you know, that she did her best, waking up every day faithfully to get up to the computer and do her schoolwork and stuff. And she barely asked me for help. That's how smart she is. And I just wish that sometimes she just asked me things so I could help her. But hey, she said that, Daddy, I got it. Because I don't know about this generation these days, these kids, they're more wiser and smarter, and they like to be loners. And they're more badder, like badder. You know what I'm talking about? They're not, they wasn't like us back in our generations. And like, I don't know, man. Like, I just wish the best for my kids, man. I do. That's why I'm trying to be here for them, trying to protect them, trying to teach them good from bad. And I think God knows that I'm doing a good job at it. That's why I'm still being blessed to this day, because God knows that I'm still putting my kids first, no matter what. Putting them first before me, before my biddings, my things that I want. I push them first, you know? Even though sometimes they don't appreciate it, but trust me, later on down the road when they get older, they will. Give it time. That's why they said time is patient, time is virtue. I think this is what they mean by that. But other than that, you guys, alright, I'm not gonna take your time up. This day 10. Hey, hurrah, day 10. You know, I need support, I need love, and I'm just not doing this for no money, because like I said, I get this much money a month. I'm blessed, and I got food on the table. I'm blessed for that. I'm thankful for that. That's why I'm trying to do the right things now, because I know my blessings pouring in. Slowly by slowly, they're pouring in, because I left all the bad things alone. I did, because now I'm thinking about my kids' future, my future, and everybody else's future that loves and cares about me. You know? Alright, peace out, y'all. Love y'all. Peace out.